I just heard the news about Chester Bennington from my brother, who's a huge Linkin Park fan, as I am. And once again, just like with Chris Cornell, this is an incredible tragedy. Linkin Park was really the main band from the new metal movement, and I think by far was the most interesting, powerful, and was the one of the last great rock bands that there was. How they incorporated the DJing and electronic music in with rock music, with heavy rock music, was incredible. And Chester's vocals were just super powerful. And this is a very, very tragic loss. And I remember hearing the first record when I heard One Step Closer, and I heard his vocal on that. And one step closer to the edge I'm about to break. I mean, that the lyrics, if you think about his lyrics, they're so telling, even though they were 17, 18 years ago. Another song off the second record, Meteora, was Easier to Run. And the lyric, I just looked them up again in the chorus. It's easier to run, replacing this pain with something numb. It's so much easier to go than face all this pain here all alone. That's when I heard those lyrics and heard that song, which is one of my favorite. I think it's one of the best new metal songs and one of my favorite rock songs of that era. That pretty much says it all. There's a guy that's in a lot of pain even then, and his vocals were just searing, just incredibly intense, and the when Linkin Park came out with their first record, it was such a new sound and really a bright light in a really dark time of music, the late 90s and early 2000s. I was thinking about this recently when people talked about the death of rock music or how R&B has taken over rock, and thinking about what the last movement of rock music was, which is new metal, and Linkin Park were the pioneers of new metal, and by far did it as well or better than anyone. And Chester's vocals were that was the sound of that band. I mean, that was all the guys in the band, Mike and Brad and Dave, Rob, Joe. I mean, they're all super talented guys, but without Chester's voice, there could be no Linkin Park. For those of you that are not familiar with Linkin Park, they have 7 records out. They just have a new record, One More Light. But if you want to just get into the first couple records, for those of you that are too young to even know who they are, I would Hybrid Theory and Meteora and Minutes to Midnight, I would definitely check out. Those are just 3 incredible records. And honestly, from a producer's point of view, because that's what I am, sonically, some of the best sounding new metal, if not the best sounding new metal records that were ever recorded. Second record in particular, Meteora, is one of I consider it's a hi-fi sounding new metal record. It's really such a tragic loss, and my heart goes out to his family and to their fans. That's all from me. I'm Rick Beato. Thanks for watching.